Hello YouTube family, and thank you for joining Real Talk with Earica Cole. I've missed you guys. Let me tell you, the last few weeks have been very interesting for me and my family. I'm going to call this episode Eyes Wide Open. And we were traveling as a family together. And while we were traveling, my eldest sister, Kathy, she started to have some visual problems. And it was one of those things at first, you know how you're thinking, okay, I'm just tired, or, you know, maybe it's your allergies or whatever. And so she wears contacts, and so none of us can see, right? So we all either wear contacts or glasses. And so she said, okay, I'm just going to give my eyes a rest. And she took out her contacts, and she really wanted to wear shades because it was her right eye was really bothering her. And then we came back home. And literally, she flew into Tampa, Florida, where I live, and her car was here, and she was going to travel back home to Jacksonville. But really, she could not see out of her right eye. So we felt like, you know what, maybe you need to go to a local, a doctor before you get on that road and make sure you get the right antibiotics and everything so that you can travel safely. We did that. They gave her an antibiotic. We thought it would be a day or two. And the next morning, she woke up completely blind. Talk about scary. There were several life lessons I think that, of course, my sister learned, but myself and my family. Number one, how blessed we are, and sometimes we really take things for granted, like being able to open our eyes or being able to touch or walk or whatever senses that you have that we just kind of think it naturally is supposed to happen. To wake up one morning and be completely blind. Wow. That was scary, not only for her, but for us. It was eye-opening to say, who's going to be there? Who can you count on when life completely changes for you? If there's a health scare or health emergency, like who's going to help you get through those days and those nights? Literally, my sister had to have medication every hour on the hour. And I thought about, what about those people that live alone? What about those people that don't have family or friends that they can count on, or a loved one that's going to be there for them? What if even myself, if I was currently not self-employed and had the opportunity to take care of her, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, like how would she have done it? How would she have gotten through that? Would she have been depressed? Would she have been resilient? Would she have been able to say, you know what, I'm going to get through this successfully? It was just such an eye-opening experience, even for her. It was one of those things that she noticed people that didn't reach out, that she knows should have reached out. She noticed those people that weren't there, didn't call to check on her. It was one of those things that, like, wow, I haven't even heard from so-and-so, or wow, this person hasn't come to check on me, or wow, this person don't even care, that I lost my eyesight. And it just made us look at our health as for a different perspective. Are things in order that you can give someone permission to make life-changing decisions for you? She and I really began to talk, and I said, you know what? If something were to happen and you were to go into some type of coma or whatever, like, what would you want to happen? What type of decisions would you want, your family to make? And it really made us all just think that there's some things that we need to put in place to make sure that our children are taken care of, or our finances are taken care of, or even our bills, even if she can't, see how her bills are coming in. What account do you want me to pay the bills from? Or how do you want me to handle this? Or when is this type of thing due? So really an eye-opening experience while her eyes were shut. For all of us. And so I just encourage all of my followers, all of my viewers, family and friends to really consider how your business and how you are protected, and what decisions do you want to be made on your behalf. Who is that circle? Who is that foundation that you can count on to make sure that you're going to be okay? And they're not out for greed, or they're not out to take something from you, or even us as individuals, again, thanking God every single day for every opportunity that we get to open our eyes, or we get to travel, or we get to do different things. And sometimes we can complain about the silliest things, right? Like, for real, some of us are thinking right now, it's Monday and I hate Monday. But really think about, you were able to open your eyes on this Monday morning. You were able to see another day. You were able to do things that you've never done before, or things that you've wanted to do all weekend. So really take the opportunity to sit back, thank God. Again, evaluating, you know, the circle of friends and family in your life. Even for me, it was very eye-opening. I had, you know, family and friends that would reach out and say, hey, I know you're tired, I know you're doing this, or hey, how's your sister doing? That really meant a lot to me. And then the people that didn't call, that I expected to call, it was an eye-opening experience for me. Wow, you know, they know how much my sister means to me, and they know what we're going through right now, and I haven't heard from them. So really, this is one of those things that even while your eyes are closed, sometimes your eyes are wide open, okay? So keep that in mind. I love you guys. God bless you, and enjoy the rest of your week.